What's up, folks? Welcome to my channel, Do It with Jay Wade. I'm glad to have you. If you haven't been here before, welcome. If you've seen me in the past, thanks for stopping back by. So what I have for you today is a Schlage Connect Smart Lock. Now this smart lock uses both a keypad and a key so you can gain access to your door. Now it is a high security deadbolt, so you can install it on your main entry door. It can be voice controlled using a smart device like your Amazon Alexa or your Google Home. So if you already have these devices integrated in your life, this here is a great next step. If you don't have any of these devices, that's okay too. If you're thinking about upgrading your deadbolt, I'll take you through the steps of installing this one, show you some of the features, and you can decide if it'll be right for you.
Alright folks, I'll save you the unboxing. I got all of the pieces pulled out so we can have a quick look at them before we put this thing on the door. So coming out, of course, you got the keypad. Keypad has numbers on it, so you can see that clearly. I bought this one because it has the lock. So it's got a little piece of plastic on the front here, connections on the back, the little wire, and this wire here is going to plug into the large box here. Now this here, this is what actually goes on the door. The striker plate. This is what the back of the door will actually look like. This here is a push button. It's got some lights that's going to come on here. Turn knob. Of course, all the connections in the back. It's got a few instructions with a programming code. I've covered up with my finger. I just took it out of the box. It's already got a few fingerprints on it. Hope that doesn't prove to be a problem. You get 4 batteries, AA. Here's the locking mechanism. They call this high security. It's supposed to be the strongest in residential applications. Try to get the glare off of there. So this is what it looks like. All right, moving on. You got a couple of striker plates, so 1 and 2. It's got screws. Looks like you get all the parts included. It came with 2 books, usage guide, and installation instructions. Now that we've seen all the parts, let's go ahead and put it on the door. So here's a quick look at the original. Just a standard lock. Nothing special about it. I am a little nervous because after I did a test fit, I did realize that this thing might be in the way. So this lock may not be able to secure. Hopefully I don't run into an issue on the install. I guess we'll all find out together. So I'll first start off by removing the old screws out of the lock, out of both.
So I went to work pulling off the old deadbolt with my drill and using Phillips head screwdriver. I imagine if you was doing this, yours would probably be the same. I pulled the door open, the front side of the lock slides right out. I pulled out the screws and looked directly at the deadbolt. This one here looks just about the same. But here in the strike plate, that's where your high security begins. So you can see how small the old strike plate was, and you can see how large the new strike plate is. Now yes, I know I got it backwards, but I was just doing the test fit. So after I did that, I realized that my square needed to be a little bit bigger. I tried to go at it with my screwdriver, bad plan. So I went straight in, grabbed my chisel, and got the chiseling away. After I was done chiseling, I made sure that I had a flush fit with both pieces. So here's a good look at it from the side, so you can see that I did have that good flush fit. So now it was time to install the new bolt. Once I got it in there, it was just a little bit off, so I grabbed my hammer. Bad idea. Back to chiseling for me. So once I got the chiseling and I got it in there, another flush fit, I went ahead, threw the screws in, and I tested the door lock and I tested the bolt out to make sure it was working. So now it was time to add the finishing touches and install those strike plates. Once I got the strike plates installed, I went ahead and began working with the actual electronic lock. Now once I did get the electronic lock on there, I made sure that I didn't crimp any wires or bend anything. Now this back plate, pretty simple to put on. 2 screws hold the lock on, just like any other deadbolt. And once I got it in there, I grabbed my level and made sure it was straight up and down. Attaching the actual electronic device to the back of the door is done with 2 screws, 1 long, 1 short. After I got those in there, I grabbed the battery box, which holds 4 AA batteries. The box plug actually has what looks like a 9-volt plug for connection. I went ahead and entered the code that came with the lock, the door open, just to make sure it was working. Once I was satisfied that it was working, I went ahead and tested the door a couple of times and made sure that it locked. This lock does come with a pretty cool feature of an alarm. Now this alarm that's on here will actually sound if anybody put the code in wrong 4 times. This shrill screeching is what you'll hear if somebody tries to get in there, and you can't turn it off until you hold the button down to get it turned off. Now here's a quick look with a little coat of paint, cleaned up my door. And once I got it in there, I enjoyed the look. I thought it was fresh, it was clean, it didn't take anything away, and it also added a modern touch to my door. One of the things that you can do with this lock is if you press the Schlage button, it'll actually lock the door. One of the other features that we enjoy so far, once you unlock the door, after 30 seconds, it automatically locks itself. So you don't have to worry about running out, being in a hurry, and forgetting to lock your front door. This is automatic security. Now you can use Alexa or Google Home, but I did have to use a hub. I use a Smartthings from Samsung, and it's working just fine. So all I have to say is Alexa, lock the front door, and it automatically happens just like that, without hesitation. And if I want to unlock the door because I'm too lazy to get off the couch, I can do that as well. So if you're interested in buying this lock, at this point I gotta recommend it. Installation was easy. It probably didn't take no more than about 15 or 20 minutes, and I did quite a bit of chiseling, but I will be sure to do a follow-up review coming here in the future, and then I'll let you know how I really feel about it. If you made it this far, appreciate you sticking with me, and I'd appreciate it if you give this video a like. It doesn't cost you anything, and if you do want to see more content, hit that subscribe button, and I'm gonna keep it coming to you. And I'm Jay Wade. Peace.